everyone. Welcome to another Zoom interview with Meet the 818. Today we are with Claudia Chaverra, owner of Your CBD Store at Northridge, and also one of the 818 Boss Babes features that we did a couple months ago. Hey, Claudia.
Hi there, Rochelle. Thank you so much for having me here today.
Of course. Well, thank you for having us. I mean, this is awesome. I mean, you get a chance to chat about your store, and I really wanted to kind of like, I know I featured you earlier a couple months ago, but I think when you and I were chatting, like it was just such a compelling story, what you had to say and all that. So anyway, Claudia,
thank you.
With that said, tell us about yourself.
Sure. So a little bit about me. So I was born and raised in Colombia till about I was 9 years old. Came to the United States, and I'm originally a Jersey girl. So we stayed in the state of New Jersey.
Nice.
Yeah, came to California in December of 2002 when my husband was stationed at the Porwanini base in Oxnard.
Mm-hmm.
And we have an amazing 11-year-old, 3 adorable little puppies, well, dogs. They're not puppies anymore. One of them's like 16 years old. But yeah, that's basically what a little bit about me.
Awesome. So you're a mom of 1 and a mom of 3 furries.
That's a lot. So almost like a mom of 4.
No, I get it. So your CBD store in Northridge opened in 2000, correct me if I'm wrong, 2017?
2019. Opened in April 17. See, here's the thing, April 17 of 2019. That's probably, you were thinking 17?
Yeah. Yes. I got the dates mixed up. I was thinking it was April 19, 2017. I'm so sorry.
No, it's totally fine.
Yeah. So
pretty happy to have 2 years in business. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're fine. My question was just what made you open your CBD store?
Yeah. So my introduction to CBD, so I was introduced to CBD by a dear friend of mine. And it all really started when surviving the Route 91 mass shooting in Las Vegas on October 1st, 2017. And you will always hear me say that CBD basically gave me my life back. And that's really what it did. With this traumatic experience, I developed PTSD. And through talk therapy, and I originally started through the pharmaceutical aspect where I was doing daily antidepressants, daily anti-anxiety pills. It just really wasn't working. The doctor just basically kept trying to find the right dose, and either it made me sick, it made me too tired, or by the third round of different medications, I just felt like a shell of a person. I was neither happy nor sad. I was just kind of meh. I was barely existing. And it was a very challenging time for myself as well as my family. But at the same time, I also feel that, yes, it was a very traumatic experience, but in a way, it's put me in my life's purpose, which is to help people. So, my friend who introduced me to CBD, she was with me that night. It was actually a group of friends, 6 of us, all moms, celebrating a getaway girls' weekend. This was the second we were doing that amazing concert because it was amazing. It was 3 days of just country music and just really exciting. And up until that very last moment, it was a really great trip. So not to take away from that, but the founder of Your CBD Store, Rachel Quinn, actually the one that introduced my friend to CBD. And therefore my friend, it started working for her. And then she just turned around and said, you got to try this. And for me at the time, in hindsight, my response to her was, I don't do drugs, I'm sorry. Moron, because there I was doing all these different medications daily. I didn't really know what CBD was, but I got educated and I took a leap of faith, and it was the best thing I've ever done.
Oh man, I mean, your story, I can't. I just can't imagine like being in that situation and not just being like, you know, just being a mom and knowing that in your head you have, you know, your child anyway. But
yeah,
I am so glad that you are here with us and that you are doing this and reaching out to help others. You know, that's phenomenal. But the one thing if people don't know what the difference between a dispensary and a CBD store is,
right.
do you want to kind of enlighten people about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So dispensaries usually is marijuana-based products, and they would typically have a security guard up front that will check your ID, cash only. I mean, you can tell just by the smell and the presence, right? With CBD, it's a little bit different. And the way that our stores are, it's more, it's completely the opposite. So we don't have an armed guard up front. All of our products are derived from the hemp plant. So it's kind of like the cousin sister plant to the marijuana. The marijuana plant has a lot of THC, very little CBD. THC is usually the psychoactive component. And then the hemp plant has a lot of CBD and very little THC. So you get basically the medicinal value of the plant without the high. And so our stores are set up with the intention of creating a space that people can come in, get educated, feel heard, feel connected, start their healing process, and of course, you know, have top quality CBD products, because not all CBD is created equal.
Wow, that's pretty awesome. So from your personal experience, from someone who had to go through, you know, PTSD and such a traumatic experience and having to get bombarded with all, you know, the other medication just to kind of make you feel better. How did CBD sort of help you out with that? Like how, you know, what
does it work?
Yeah, no, I mean, pretty much, yeah. How does it work? What are the benefits of, you know, having CBD?
Yeah, absolutely. So CBD is a cannabinoid found in the industrial hemp plant, and our bodies are familiar with it because our body produces cannabinoids naturally.
Yeah.
Either sometimes there's a deficiency, whether it's too much or not enough. So when we take CBD, we're actually helping our own body self-regulate that cannabinoid production naturally. Yeah. And I am all about show and tell. Therefore,
yes.
the cannabinoid system in homeostasis. So this system is in charge of all of our physiological processes. And as you can see, we have receptors throughout our entire body, predominantly in the immune system, nervous system, in our brain, and all of our majorly bodily organs. So that's why people turn to CBD for so many different reasons. What it really comes down to is just the delivery method of choice and whatever they're comfortable adding to their own daily routine.
Got it. And you have several of those choices. I believe you have like a tincture, gummies here too. Like
yeah, of course. So we have, for example, our water soluble. It's our fast formula. You can add it to any liquid of your choice: water, juice, coffee, smoothie in the morning. Definitely feel it within 5 to 7 minutes. And it tends to stay active anywhere from 3 to 5 hours, depending on how your own individual body metabolizes it. For something that's a little bit more consistent or chronic, then we have our sublingual concentrated oil that goes under the tongue. And that one with consistent use can stay active 8 to 12 hours at a time. We have a phenomenal topical that you can target specific areas in your body that you may be having some discomfort. It has arnica, peppermint oil. The base of it is something called MSM. It's a compound found in green plants that will increase the bioavailability of the product for higher absorption. So it's going to go deep into the tissues of wherever you apply it. Have gummies that are a great supplement to the oil or water soluble throughout the day, since those are kind of like our daily regimen that we're doing twice a day. Gummies are a fun, tasty way of keeping the well balanced throughout the day. But we also have our vape products. We also have a full skincare line because CBD, not only is it high anti-inflammatory, but it's also high antioxidant. So we have like bath bombs, body lotion, collagen cream, morning, nighttime lotions. And also every mammal that has an endocannabinoid system has, let me back that up. Every mammal that has a spinal cord has an endocannabinoid system, which is why our pets can also benefit. So we have a full pet care line as well. So we basically have a little bit of everything for everyone.
Awesome, awesome. So what have your returning customers as far as what have they come to you? I can't speak today. I'm so sorry. It's like what issues, or not what health issues have they come to you to kind of just like, hey, we need this resolved. We tried X, Y, and Z already. You know, how can you help me? Like, what range of issues have you seen?
I mean, all kinds. I mean, just the fact that our receptors are found in the brain, in our nervous system, and in our immune system. It has to do basically with any type of discomfort that you have physical, and anything also kind of like mental health. So within that spectrum, I mean, many different ailments could be basically targeted.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. And there's none of the
Right, the psychoactive.
Yes.
So we do carry, like, the broad spectrum has no THC, but we do have a full spectrum that has less than 0.3 of the actual THC. So it's still non-psychoactive. You can do your daily routine, do all of you can drive. But we do have other specialty products like our Delta 8 THC rich product. That's actually basically our full spectrum. But for those people that would like to take their experience a little step above, so the name of that product actually is called Above. And,
how appropriate and simple. It's like, oh, Above.
No, wait, it gets better. We have another one that is going to be launching this week, later on this week, called Beyond. So we got Above and Beyond. The reason that is called Beyond is because there's nothing like it in the market right now. It is our full spectrum, but what we've done is that we've magnified all of the minor cannabinoids that come with the plant naturally, like the CBG, CBN, CBV, THCV. It's going to be 400% more of the minor cannabinoids that are going to come out to play for a whole new experience. And it's going to be either a sativa or an indica if you're looking for maybe something a little bit more uplifting and at the end of the day, or something more calming and soothing. So stay tuned for that.
And I know you had like a CBN. So CBN is actually the one that helps you go to sleep if you have sleeping issues, or?
Yes, we have a CBN rich with valerian root and lavender. That one is specifically designed for nighttime, that it's going to be the calming, soothing, kind of like just help you end your day.
Got it. And
then we also have the CBG, which is kind of like the counterpart, right? CBG touches different receptors in the brain that CBD alone does not. So this one is actually paired with citrates and is going to promote the energy, focus, uplifting, alertness. So you have like your morning one and then you have your nighttime one. So we got you covered.
That is amazing. So my next question is, since you opened the shop recently, like what have been some challenges like in opening this shop and getting people to come in and just kind of say, hey guys, this is, a different alternative to either medicine or dispensary medicine.
Right. So, I would say, because with the struggles, really, the biggest one would have to be COVID, which I would agree which I would say that most companies will definitely feel the same way.
Absolutely.
Because we're not a fully established business. When COVID hit, it was a little bit challenging. We actually closed our doors for about 3 months, although we were still providing the free shipping and free delivery, because we were still able to be there for our customers. But besides that, when people do not understand the difference, that's what we're here for. We're here not just to provide CBD, but we're here to provide the education behind it. Basically, everything I just explained with the scientific mindset of it, that's what we basically tell all of our customers. So that way they can really understand that, you know, why it works and how it works and how it can definitely just help them in their CBD journey.
That's pretty awesome. Remind me to stop by later.
You gotta come.
I have migraines. You need to help me.
I got you.
So I think in the past, you've actually, as we're starting to open up, you've been a part of a couple of events in the community. And you want to share that or share a little bit about that?
Oh, absolutely. You know, I'm really happy that, you know, things are kind of somewhat now going to somewhat of a new normal in a way. For me, people come first.
Absolutely.
You know, I am not in the CBD business. I'm in the people business. And for me, the connection and the community aspect of it is really important. So joining forces, and thank you so much, because really you kind of make this happen, but joining forces for me with the 818 pop-up shop, we did a pop-up on June 5th, and it was amazing. It was great to be able to connect to that side of the valley.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Northridge. Yeah. And the pop-up took place in Van Nuys.
Mm-hmm.
Had like 3 or 4 customers the very next day just come on into the store. So it's just bringing that awareness that we're here not just to sell CBD, but we're here to educate, and we're here to just basically be within the community. I love to collaborate with local businesses and local vendors. I have, you know, my hashtag has been Together We Rise, and I put that everywhere and everywhere.
No,
I truly believe that.
No, absolutely. It's a great hashtag. And I think, you know.
Yeah. And, you know, even with like what you're doing, I appreciate what you're doing, because you are showcasing local businesses and, you know, local vendors in a time where it is imperative. I mean, it just, I think that it just, I can't even think of the words to say how important this is. This is a big deal. But we're looking forward to being part of the Hood Foodie Takeover.
Yes.
Yes, we'll be there on July 10th, I believe.
Yes, July 10th, 12
yes.
p.m. to 5?
Up to 5.
I was like, 5?
That's okay.
I know.
But we're also trying to see about joining the Valley Fest. Now that one's going to be huge with the 818 Insider and the 818 pop-up shop. I mean, the minute I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, where do I sign up? It's just amazing. And yes. I really thank you, and I thank them for putting different events and just really putting the spotlight on the Valley, because there's a lot of great and awesome, wonderful entrepreneurs and businesses and vendors. And now's the time, you know, like come together and collaborate and really take it to the next level.
Oh man, I'm gonna cry.
But no, you're crying aloud. I'll cry with you.
This was supposed to be about you, not me, you.
Oh, but we're all, you know what, we're all connected. It just, I believe that things happen for a reason and in divine timing. And here we are.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Are there any other, I mean, apart from all that, are there any other, I don't know, community classes you have planned in the future, or I don't know, other collaborations apart from, you know, what we've already mentioned?
Yes, I actually, I'm looking into collaborating with local businesses, with local vendors, to have different workshops here at the store, whether, you know, definitely towards the health and wellness. So whether we do a yoga class, whether we do maybe some essential oils, or we do kind of like mental health awareness, whatever it's going to look like, it's definitely going to involve the community as a whole.
Awesome. Awesome. Oh, Claudia, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
So here's the part where I say, so how do they find you? Where do they follow you?
Well, I'm here now. Okay, so our address, our physical address to the store is 19524 Nordoff Street, Suite 4A. So we're between Corbin and Shirley, where the Toyota dealership is. Right next to it, there's the Guitar Center shopping center. We're in the back towards the right-hand side. You can follow us on Instagram at CBD Store Northridge, or you can follow us on Facebook on Your CBD Store Northridge CA, or Twitter at CBD Northridge. I know they're not all the same handle, but it works.
That is so awesome. So remember, guys, catch Claudia. She will be local in Van Nuys at the 818 pop-up shop. And hopefully July 10th from 12 to 5.
Yes, July 10th, we'll be there for sure.
Yes, and then hopefully you get in touch with Nestor, who is the 818 insider.
Already in the works. And guys, in case you're wondering about operating hours, we're here from 11 to 7, Monday through Friday, and 10 to 5 on the weekends. We're open 7 days a week. And so can't wait to meet you guys.
Awesome. Thank you, Claudia, for joining us.
Thank you.